Hello and welcome everybody to this Heflatv presentation of the Gigabyte challenge for this will be Hehe United versus Power Rangers, who decided not to tag up as their team apparently. My name is Coucher, of course, and well, I'm really happy to actually be able to cast this game because for a little while it almost did not happen due to another Join Dota League game, but since game number 2 there got rescheduled, so here I am casting this game for you guys. And Hehe, they start out with the Lycan ban, although they have the first pick and they're on the dire side. So they just don't want to give away the Lycan, or well, apparently not play it themselves as well. But Invoker is the ban for Power Rangers. And if you're wondering what lineup Power Rangers is running, if you can't see it for some reason, then it is once again Scandal. Missing for them the stand-in is Vejastic for the second day in a row. Hopefully it won't disturb them too much, or just their performance at least. But Hehe, their second ban about to come out as I try to look up the song. Just a second. Okay, there we go. Chat interaction between casts. Not the best thing to do, but Hehe banning out the Batrider now, and do Power Rangers take out like something like the Mirana now maybe? Hehe could easily go for a Mirana first pick, to be honest, or maybe a Treant Protector. So it's so hard to actually draft in the current stage that the game is. Like most heroes, they're just so balanced. There's so many heroes to choose from. You can't possibly ban them all out in the first phase. So Mirana is the ban actually, so Hehe now. I guess the Treant Protector is still a possibility for them. Or Hehe actually, they are a team that still runs the Ember Spirit as well. But starting up with the Ember Spirit would be, or could be, kind of a mistake now, because usually if you start with the Ember Spirit, the enemy team is going to be just like Doombringer, easy pick, nothing to think about. But no, Hehe, they start with the IO now, so what's actually Power Rangers going to do to counter this? They do like themselves the Darkseer a lot. Cheshire Cat plays it pretty damn well, but then again, they do run the Nature's Prophet every now and then as well. So any of those is a possibility, but no, a Brewmaster Disruptor. Actually, both of those heroes relatively strong against the IO. Disruptor, of course, can glimpse the partner of the IO back, whereas Brewmaster, in his primal split, can just throw any carry up in the air with his Cyclone. So, I mean, both of them can be kind of strong. And, well, Treant Protector picked for Hehe. So the Treant Protector is actually, his usefulness is doubled to some extent at least. Just living armors up the IO tethers to another target, so the heal is doubled at the very least, if nothing else. But what are the next bans or picks actually gonna be? As Hehe, they start out with the Naga Siren ban, whereas Viper is taken out by Power Rangers themselves. So of course Viper is pretty damn strong against the Brewmaster, especially if they meet up in the mid lane. So I guess Power Rangers might actually target yet another mid lane hero that has a good time against Brewmaster. They actually might even go for something like the Puck, I guess. Just some more AoE lockdown for Hehe, but no, they ban out the Doombringer, so a Darkseer pickup is there for Power Rangers. Oh man. Power Rangers now, they have a lot of team fight, and by a lot, I mean a crap ton of it. Disruptor, Kinetic Field, Static Storm, Darkseer vacuuming everybody into it, Thunderclap by the Brewmaster on top, and not only that, there's the Primal Split as well, and if he has the Aghanim Scepter, that's a secondary Thunderclap. This is just, oh man, it's pretty damn crazy. But I guess Hehe, they might just avoid teamfights altogether. Them of course having the IO, just going for maybe the split push, and of course they can keep their own towers alive with the Treant Protector. So Power Rangers, that's something they have to keep in mind, that if they do not 100% commit to the towers and don't bring them down, there's a chance that they just might be back to full HP by the time that you go for the towers the next time. So, I mean, Hehe, what do they actually go for next now? They have one kind of defensive hero who can actually go aggressive as well, just because he has so much base damage on the Treant Protector, of course, and with the tether movement speed, that's actually a pretty strong roaming combination, or just an aggressive combination, because Treant just smack and smack and smack, one after the other. Definitely something that they could be looking for. Maybe even pick up something like a Gyrocopter now. Although the gyro is actually something that maybe Power Rangers are looking towards themselves. Just even more AoE on top of what they already have. Well, they're taking a ton of time in actually deciding what third pick to go for. I guess Ember Spirit is still a possibility as well, but against the Disruptor, I mean Static Storm, it's so annoying to go up against. If they want IO partners, they can go for the Tiny, of course. One of the strongest ones, but Rikimaru, Gyrocopter is pretty decent as well. Used every now and then. But looks like 10 seconds. Are they disconnected or something? Oh man, this is so hard for them. But then again, I couldn't... Well, they go for the Life Stealer after all, just to get the built-in magic immunity. Not to have to wait for the BKB to come out. Because, I mean, really, the magic damage... Or not even the magic damage, the just utility coming out from Hehe is pretty strong. And Life Stealer, of course, with the Rage. If he gets the Rage before the Static Storm, he will be fine. He can get out of the kinetic field and whatnot. But still, Darkseer is really good against the Life Stealer. Because Surge, when Life Stealer, he has the slow. And actually, that's one thing for Hehe at the moment. They have 0 stuns and oh, Power Rangers, pick up the Razor. It's a kind of a counter to the Life Stealer for the time being. And now, even if Hehe go for the OD for some reason for the mid lane, that means that Power Rangers, they can just throw the Razor in there. And actually, thinking of it at the moment, Power Rangers, are they planning to go aggressive tri-lane to leave the Darkseer on the safe lane? And even if Darkseer ends up against the Hehe tri-lane, with the lead sheet, tether, and the open wounds, their entire tri-lane would have only slows. So Darkseer Surge, and he'll be safe. No worries for him. Oh man. This Darkseer pick already looks really strong, but they go for the Puck now, so they have the Silence for the Brewmaster, for the Darkseer, the Dream Coil as a lockdown for any of those heroes, just to be sure that the Life Stealer can actually stay on targets. So definitely not a bad pick there, but... Oh, actually, well, I can't say that Power Rangers lineup is late game oriented or anything with the Razor being on their side. I mean, yeah, sure, Razor, he's a beast in late game as well with the Aghanim Scepter and the Refresher Orb. But they definitely have the more aggressive lineup maybe early on. Puck hits level 6, Life Stealer maybe 6 as well, goes for the Infest Bombs. They go for the Relocate Ganks once IO hits level 6. But how do they actually run these lanes? Puck, he can be off lane, he can be mid lane. Life Stealer can be solo safe lane against Darkseer, I guess, although it wouldn't be the best matchup. They definitely have some thinking to do, how they want to lane this, how it would be the best, but at the moment, just the pure potential of what can come out from the side of Power Rangers, the combinations, I mean, they just have so much AoE as well. Like, every single hero of them can do AoE. Razor with the Plasma Field, of course. Oh man, Clockwork does get banned out by Power Rangers at least. Hehe, what do they even ban out? I guess a secondary support, maybe a jungler. Although, as far as supports go, well, Ancient Apparition was banned out before already. Otherwise, that would have been a really strong addition to the team fight. But so far, well, Nyx Assassin does get banned out, but Power Rangers now, I guess even a Rubik wouldn't be that bad. Stealing the Overgrowth, maybe stealing the Dream Coil. Or if they want more lockdown, Shadow Shaman is always a possibility for them to actually have more push as well with the Mass Serpent Wars, some physical damage, and the Mass Serpent Wars actually deal with the living armor really fast as well. But oh, it's an Enigma! Oh, Power Rangers, this is somewhat greedy of them. Oh man. Overgrowth is really good to stop the Black Hole, as is the Dream Coil, but other than those two spells, they actually don't have anything, because Puck, it's really doubtful that he can actually get up close for the Waning Rift to stop the Black Hole. So, I mean, I guess the Black Hole channeling part, it's hard to counter that with the 4 heroes that Hehe at the moment has. Except for the Overgrowth and the Dream Coil. But they go for an Ember Spirit after all in the end. So, just the question for me is, how are they gonna lane this now? That's really gonna be something they have to figure out. I guess it still might be Puck mid lane with maybe... I guess it's Ember Spirit safe lane maybe. Life Stealer, Treant Protector, IO, aggressive tri-lane. At least by the player-hero combinations that they have picked up. Or not even hero combinations, just by the players. Having casted a team, or if you know a pro team, you usually know how or what lanes, what players play. So Kaibutsu, he is their offlane player more often than not. So Ember Spirit should, I don't think they'll send him offlane. And even if they do against the Darkseer, actually it would be a pretty nice matchup, but I think his best chance is actually in going aggressive tri-lane, warding up the enemy jungle so Enigma can't get the early farm, which is the best thing you can actually do against the Enigma, I think. And knowing that the Enigma being in the jungle can't really help out the bottom lane at the same time. So the tri-lane would actually have a slightly better time than the dual lane against them. I guess we will see if they go for that, or maybe they're expecting... they just can't be expecting an aggressive tri-lane coming out by Power Rangers. Enigma is not a good aggressive jungler. So I guess it remains to be seen, but as the game is paused, as in every single pro game at the start, I will just go over the lineups real fast. FNG, he is playing on the Brewmaster, leaving Moon to play the Razor with J4, playing on the Enigma, the stand-in Vechastic, standing in for Scandal, of course. Of course, I bet everybody is missing Scandal, and if Power Rangers lose this game, they'll probably be blame Scandal not being there. As Cheshire Cat, he will be the last one for them, playing up on the Darkseer, but for Hehe, totally united. They are on the dire side. He's playing the IO for them with Hava, HWA, their captain, being on the puck. Kaibutsu, he will be playing the Ember Spirit, leaving Chips Hyan to play the 3M Protector, and actually Relo, he's heading towards the solo safe lane on the Lifestealer. So I guess it's an Ember Spirit tri-lane after all, an aggressive one added. And actually, if you're wondering who Vechastic is and you haven't heard too much about him, he used to play in IC Cup, and IC Cup actually had some moderate success. They played really well. I think Always Wanna Fly was in it. I know Mag was in it for sure. So the current Empire, or at least some of the current Empire players were in it. And so it was a really good team. Vechastic definitely knows his stuff. And yesterday, FNG, he played a really good mid lane. I'm actually forgetting what hero it was on, but I know he completely wrecked the mid lane. So he definitely is not a stranger to that. Usually, of course, FNG plays the supports, but that's the strength of a good pro player. He can just be versatile, but Moon or the searing change or anything to begin with. And well, I guess the creeps are about to spawn soon, and oh, J4, does he get caught? Nope, Chips, Hyan. If he had started with boots of speed, it might have been possible. Tether plus boots early on, it's a lot of movement speed, would have caught up, lead sheet to follow, so the Treant could run past him, get the tether, and well, you know how the rest would have gone down. But that was not the case, that didn't happen. And J4, are they actually gonna block the creeps? Come on. They have 2 observers still at them, or are they going aggressive? Do they really want to kill off the Enigma straight off the bat? They are running in, J4 spots them out as well, but what can he do against the Treant? The Treant hits way too hard. Oh man. He places down the observer. I'm not sure if this actually blocks this, but if this doesn't, they're just going to body block it. Oh, they get the lead sheet as well. Oh, they're making this Enigma's life a living hell. Oh, are they going to dive this? One more right click. Oh, the Brewmaster blocks a little bit. There's the last right click, but the tower doing damage on Chips Hyan, which as it comes in as well. Oh, they give away the first blood. Disruptor is the one to claim it. For a second, I thought that the Brewmaster FNG actually blocked in J4, but the Thunderclap did slow down the Treant enough, although he got the last right click in. But since they didn't have any vision anymore, the IO couldn't get it. Oh man. Oh god. Whew. That was intense. And well, J4, yeah, sure, his farm is slowed down. This actually does block it out as well, so nice positioning. But they have the sentry, which is like, where do we place it? Where do you think it is? Actually, doesn't this one block it as well then? Oh, I think he might have just blocked it with his own. I'm not too sure how it is exactly, because I haven't played myself for a long time, but bottom lane they're gonna kill off Moon. A few more right click, that's all they need. Oh, Moon, why are you turning around? He wants to kill off He's the tower, it's gonna finish the job. And Razor, he survives himself because all that was left was 2 melee heroes trying to chase him down. And Power Rangers, well, I mean, it looked close to disaster twice now, but they managed to turn it around, and Majestic made the rotation now as well as Razor completely backing off the base, and Disruptor, he should be fine under the tower, maybe, at least until Knee is not there on the IO. Chips Hyan now going in to try to get something out of J4 again, but if actually walks too close and the Eidolons multiply, it's somewhat scary for Chips Hyan or anybody who goes up against the Eidolons, because although they don't do that much damage on the first level, if there's 6 of them hitting at you for 20 damage, it sums up. Oh man, the start of this game I already love, and that's just CIS Dota, although it's not like they're Russian or anything, but if there's already one Russian team, oh, he uses the illusion rune, and both illusions get the crits as well, because if you don't attack for 10 seconds, you get an instant crit, and my god, those illusions. Harassing Hava pretty nicely as well, and Kaibutsu, well, he is sitting on 9 and 3 as far as last hits go, so he's doing better than Moon on the Razor, but Moon, he rotated around as well, and are they going aggressive? There's the static link, they want to kill off the Ember Spirit, yes, the extra movement, but he's getting glimpse back, can they get more? There's the Plasma Field as well, and the last right click Moon, he gets the kill, and the aggressive tri-lane from Hehe, it's just getting crushed, completely and utterly raped on the tri-lane. Oh man. This is so unfortunate. He's even has a bottle, but he just doesn't get the chance to use it. Now Treant is coming in. They want to kill off Moon. He doesn't have unstable concurrent. There's the leech it. Can they get the tether slow? Can they get the searing chains? But the right clicks, it still might be enough to Treant. He does so much damage in searing chains. Finally, they get one kill. And Chipshine, he takes a lot of damage. Uses the living armor. The thunder strike as well. The last right click. Oh, it is not enough. He survives with 50 HP. And now Majestic might be in trouble. The searing chains. It's off cooldown. It's level 2 as well. They might get the secondary kill. The tether slow. He's gonna fall down to the tower again. And Majestic, he was alive before Nihis died, so he got the XP. Now Kaibutsu is taking some damage as well. One more tower right click. No, the plasma field. It's not in range either, but still a 2 for 1 in the end for Hehe in that engagement. But look at this Hava. He goes down to FNG. FNG thunderclap and chasing him down. And I'm not too sure. I can't guarantee this, but I think this is how it went down. Hava used the illusory orb to farm. And after that, Brewmaster just thunderclap and chase him down. Just right click away, get a few crits in between. And that's the one big minus for a puck if you farm with the illusory orb. So he's now level 5, whereas the Brewmaster is level 6. And that means Brewmaster, he can go for the early rotations. He is already halfway towards his Blink Dagger, having the bottle and the boost of speed on top of that. Oh god. They are looking good. 5-2 the kill score. Nobody's having any crazy last hit farm except for maybe Cheshire Cat. 32-1, but to be honest, Relo, he's been doing really nice up against the Darkseid. I really thought it might be worse for him. But Moon, no, it should be fine. Or Chipsign, he gets the extra movement speed, the overcharge for the extra attack speed as well. That's a brilliant pickup early point in the overgrowth. Can they actually get it? They're going for more Moon, Searing Chains. They catch Majestic Lifestealer. Actually, he killed top lane. The rotations went in and Disruptor, he's gonna go down as well. But that's a Lifestealer for a Disruptor. That's worth it any day, any time. And well, that was Brewmaster going in. Did he use his ultimate? No, not even necessary. Just Thunderclap the Rage. It was low level, but Moon. Oh, he stayed for there a little bit too long. There's the Leech It and the kill of him as well. So the tri-lane, they are definitely recuperating, but Chipsign, he's taking some damage and he's going to be able to tether himself in onto Chip's Tree and Protector, and he's going to be fine. But yeah, the tri-lane, they got their levels, and well, I think maybe Power Rangers felt a little bit too content in just having had success against the aggressive tri-lane, but that is not the case anymore. So they do strike back. He's 6-4 now is the kill score. Last hit wise, Razor actually a little bit ahead of Kaibutsu, but oh god, Cheshire Cat 6 minutes Hand of Midas on the Darkseid. He's gonna be getting tons of levels, a lot of farm, but Brewmaster, oh, can they get Hava? He doesn't have mana for the illusion of FNG. I think he knows this as well. Oh, Chafer comes in, the Malphite's ace there, the shoot pin off, the face shift already came out. He gets the illusory orb mana, but he just goes down before that. Oh my god. Hava, he's not having a good game. 160 gold with boots of speed and a bottle. What can he really do? He can't do anything. He does have his Stream Coil though, so I think he just might need to go rotate bottom lane and just wreck the Razor, just to make sure the Razor doesn't have any impact at all. And J4 actually, well, it didn't start as fast for him, but he's still level 6, 6.5 minutes in. As far as junglers go, it's pretty fast, of course. Being there for the assist on the kill definitely did help, but early Soul Ring boots and 1.2k on top of that. And is he going for the mech? Is Darkseid really skipping the mech now? I guess it might be possible Darkseid just straight up, maybe even go for Vanguard, to be honest. Against the Lifestealer wouldn't be too bad, or just straight up mech to start getting the vacuum walls. As FNG He actually didn't go for the Blink Dagger Rush, but he went for Face Boots, extra right click harass, semi-carry Brewmaster in the making here. And of course, one crit, it's 200% crit damage, so it's a lot. Oh, they find Chips High and Eidolons from one side. They get the Kinetic Field as well and 3 and Protector. Sorry to say, but you're dead. You're not even level 4. Oh, Kaibutsu, he went in with all the remnants, but the Black Hole to counter him. And the Black Hole, it's definitely worth it early game. There's not too much of a chance. Oh, the Glimpse, they get Nihis as well. That's 10 to 4 now. Hava, he's coming in. A nice Waning Rift, but the pause, FNG. What a pause, but look at the health. Hava, actually the Dream Coil, it's on cooldown. Oh no, never mind. He just used it, but thanks to the pause, we don't see it yet. So J4, he's gonna go down immediately. Moon, maybe gonna die. He needs a little bit more. And definitely say, sorry, sound bug. Oh man, that was such a bad. But I don't think this changes the outcome, or does it? There's the Dream Core coming out. He kills off J4. He can't kill Modo Moon. He doesn't have the spells. Actually, will he go down in return? No, there's not enough damage. They didn't have Glimpse. They didn't have stuns, and well, he does survive. He gets J4 in return, but they lost 3 heroes in that engagement. And if you go aggressive tri-lane, but you don't get too many kills, just look at the levels. The support levels, Chips, level 4, Nihis, level 4, whereas the enemy, of course, Enigma is level 7. Oh, they will find Disruptor, Searing Chains, 1 Fire Remnant as well, and Disruptor. Well, I guess it's a sad life for him. Kaibutsu hits level 5, 3 and Protector roll. He hits level 5 from it as well, so really good for him at least. But looking at the net worth, Cheshire Cat, he's the leading farmer in this game. Has the Hand of Midas. He has so much farm going for him. Actually, I'm wondering if he is going for mech, because the Enigma, he might be rushing the Blink there, but FNG, he has the Primal Split. He should be able to survive even if Chips comes in. But bottom lane, a TP rotation. Kaibutsu, of course, as long as he has his remnants, he should be fine. Although, the Glimpse, it's something he should be wary of. And well, so far, no overgrowth as well, and I guess the pace might change once Nihis gets his relocate, once Relo starts get active in fights. So far, he has the Power Tres, has the Quelling Blade, because the Quelling Blade helped him out against Cheshire Cat to kill off the Ion Shell creeps in combination with the Feast. But oh, mid lane, Hava, no FNG. He wants to go for the Courier, he doesn't have the Blink though. He's actually going for the drums. He might not go for a Blink after, or at least not anytime soon. He's really going for the semi-carry type of Brewmaster, and I have to say I kind of like this fact, because otherwise leaving it all on the shoulders of Razor, who got a semi-shutdown. Oh, Hava! He has the Illusion Orb, he should be fine unless there's a Black Hole, and yeah, he's gonna get out as FNG thanks to tower. Nihis comes in as well, just in case. Now Moon farms up, but going back to, oh no, draining some mana from Kaibutsu, doesn't get almost anything. Well, I'm not too sure if Power Rangers are doing the right decision on leaving Reload to just farm up on the Lifestealer, get the core items, maybe go for the armlet, which I think he might be looking towards. Because if he comes to fight early on, Lifestealer with the early farm, he's actually pretty scary. Rage maxed out as well, but oh, they find FNG, or do they? They don't have vision, but oh, Kaibutsu activates the Flame Guard, it's level 2, and they doesn't have any points. There's the Primal Split, immediate Remnant away. Cheshire Cat pops the wall, doesn't get the vacuum follow-up, but Chips a long boulder toss. They will kill off the Tree and Protector, but that's not too bad, to be honest. I mean, Ember Spirit escapes, they bait out the wall, they bait out the Primal Split, and meantime, Relo trying to go for the tier 1 tower. I don't think he'll be able to get it, but still, 2 ultimates down, and FNG, he TP's top lane to defend this tower now. Oh man. Oh, actually, J4, he's going for a mech after all. He will have it in 4 gold. Nihis rotates mid lane, still not level 6. 11 minutes in, man. Aggressive tri-lane. Oh, Relo might be in trouble, but then again, he might FNG. His open wounds up. Relo, can he chase him down? The rage ends, and FNG, do you really want to turn it around? 5 magic stick charges, still not enough for the Thunderclap, and Relo, he will be able to escape. He has the Infest as well, but Cheshire Cat is there with the Ion Shell. Oh, Relo, can you really, man, fight this? The vacuum, will it be there? Can you go for the Infest? Relo, man. Oh, the vacuum goes out. He destroys the biggest creep. But there's the tether on Nihis, and well, open wounds or not, he has the Surge. And now Relo takes some tower damage in return. Well, this game sure has a lot of action, doesn't it? Mid lane, it's getting healed up as well, thanks to the Living Armor, of course. Bottom lane completely at full HP. Well, it was a duel against Tri-lane, but with the Eidolons, with Moon now hitting at it, I think this tier 1 is gonna fall. Hehe. Doesn't look like they're going for the rotations. They want the levels on the supports, and he is level 6 now. He's going for a soul ring actually. He has Urn already finished, has the bottle as well. But bottom lane FNG, he wants to kill off chips. No value points into Nature Skies. It doesn't matter, Moon kills off mid lane tower in between. And he has an Ogre Club, so I'm guessing it's a BKB to not care about the Dream Coil. Not care about the Overgrowth, if the Overgrowth comes out before the activation of the BKB, of course, because if he activates BKB and the Overgrowth comes out, then it still has the same effect as it would otherwise. So if he gets the BKB, he has to have really nice timing in when he exits. But oh, the Infest goes out by Relo. We already used the Infest. I don't think Cheshire Cat can do this solo though. The Rage will still be there. And what Cheshire Cat just used the Midas, and he's annoying. He's level 11 though, level 3 Vacuum, level 2 Wall. That's a lot of damage coming out by him already. And it's looking scary for Hehe. I mean, the levels on a team fight heavy composition, if they get the levels, that means their ultimates are going to be so much stronger. They have the early mech on Enigma, but where's the mech on Hehe? It's nowhere. I think Ayo is going for it at some point in time, but so far, he doesn't even have boots of speed. Oh man, Chips Cyan. Oh, he has the Overgrowth now. Do they want to set something up? Kaibutsu is level 8 as well, finally gets 1 point in Sleight of Fist. Oh god! Chips, he gets in. FNG is there, Majestic as well. Static Storm, Kinetic Field, even the Primal Split, just in case Kaibutsu might get the counter kill. Nihis comes in as well on the relocate, but he doesn't bring anybody with him. The Overgrowth Chips, he's still alive. Nihis, he might go down. There's the Vacuum coming out. The 2 supports are down. Kaibutsu, at the very least, he will go off. Oh, he won't get Majestic. But there's Hava coming in the Dream Coil, only on to 1. Securing the kill. He gets glimpsed back as well. Do they have vision of him? He actually blinks out. The wall comes out. The Vacuum. 13 seconds on cooldown on Hava. He should be fine. The Plasma Field does damage him, but he can blink off. But he doesn't have TP. Oh man, he has the Illusion Orb. He needs the courier to bring him the TP though. Oh man. He's going to be spending a lot of time there, the courier. Not anywhere close by. He has to sneak himself to the side shop. But by the time, they'll just lose the tier 1 tower. And Power Rangers, looking at the early graphs, 7.5k gold lead, XP 3,500. But oh, FNG goes in. Fire Remnant away immediately by Kaibutsu. Not wasting any time in Puck. He's coming in from behind. Doesn't have the Dream Coil. Maybe a big Waning Rift. But they don't have the Team 5 ultimates. Overgrowth is on cooldown. Oh, Searing Chains. They actually connect on the creeps. Oh, a big Waning Rift was there. But Searing Chains, if it had been on Cheshire Cat, they maybe would have been able to get the kill. But oh, top lane Majestic. There's Relo going in. There's the Rage as well. Kinetic Field. It won't affect him. But Majestic, I mean, he still survives. I can't believe the Disruptor. He doesn't have that much HP, 900 HP, but 3.9k on reload. Only the power threats, I guess that was the reason. Not enough damage. And what is he actually going for? 3.8k gold. What can he possibly be saving for? Is he going for Radiance? I don't think so. Is he? Then he would buy the Sacred Relic at the moment. Straight up Abyssal Blade? What would he possibly save up so much money for? I have to say I'm not too sure. Well, he does buy something now, and it's... Oh, he's going for the Orchid. Actually, it's a pretty smart build. Against the Darkseer, can't surge up. Against the Brewmaster specifically. But mid lane, oh, they might get Moon. There's the Silence Dream Coil as well, and yes, he's gonna go down. Last massive Fire Remnants. That is enough. J4 though, he has the Black Hole. Malphite's onto Nihis as well. Static Storm. Managed to kill off Puck in between and relocate out by Nihis now. So a 1-for-1, a core for a core, but... Well, Razor, he's actually almost on par with the farm on Puck, but I think shutting Razor down is a little bit more important because Puck already has his Blink Dagger, whereas Razor, his usefulness comes out later when he has more farm. So keeping him down definitely helps the side of Hehe, trying to farm up the Lifestealer and the Ember Spirit, but oh, FNG goes in, one Thunderclap, one right click, the second one being the crit. Oh my god, poor Nihis. And that was a really long range melee attack for the Brewmaster, but I mean, he has a stick, so the range, I guess it's extended by just a little bit, at least visually. But bottom lane Chips might be in huge trouble. Plasma Field comes out. Cheshire Cat is there as well. Mid lane though. Oh, they know they're not there. Will they go for the Black Hole? The Black Hole actually only catches Reload. Kaibutsu is out of it, and Lifestealer, he had the Rage activated. Doesn't take enough damage. FNG still has the Primal Sphere. Can he actually get to use it? There's the Orchid by Reload. Oh god, value Orchid, but a nice port of. There's the Vacuum, the Wall. Actually, the Vacuum, I guess it was there. The Overgrowth came out as well at Reload. We went down. There's the Eclipse. Not the Eclipse, what am I saying? The Glimpse. Back onto Chips Cyan. The Urn, it is enough with the Thunderstrike, and now The two survivors, Kaibutsu, he wants to go aggressive. Can he actually do anything? Moon, he's pretty tanky, stealing damage as well from Kaibutsu. He might fall down, but there's the static storm just in the nick of time. And Kaibutsu now, fire remnant, close range. And that's a team wipe, and I don't think they got any kills in return. 5 seconds for the mech to cool down. They have the urn as well to heal him up. They're going for the tier 2. They have Idonus, Cheshire Cat is creep skipping. And well, 20-8. This is resembling a fast GG Power Rangers. I mean, their start, their plan was nice. Go aggressive tri-lane, go kill off J4 before he gets anything done. They almost succeeded in killing off J4 early on the first minute or so. Almost got the kill on Razor, but instead gave away 2 kills. And that gave enough space for Power Rangers to get the early levels, to be able to help out all the other lanes and be able to survive the aggressive tri-lane. Oh man. And oh, that's Aghanim Scepter on Moon as well. No BKB for Moon. Gets the Aghanim Scepter and reload. Oh, we moved the rage. He'll be in trouble. There's the static link. Open wounds onto Moon. Oh, FNG goes in as well. Thunderclap a little bit off target. But oh, Witchastic comes in. He doesn't have the static storm. Oh, Orchid onto Witchastic Disruptor. He's gonna go down for sure, or is he? There's the Orchid coming out. Primal Split. It's there as well. They get the kill of 1, but Moon, he's not used his ultimate yet. He is silenced, but J4 is there. Primal Split used as well. And oh, Kaibutsu, can you fire around at the way? Sure looks like it. And Moon, he's still low, but Chips, he's just gonna go down. And Moon, even if he's low, what can Reload do? He has the rage still. Oh, a nice vacuum onto 2 and Reload. He's stunned as well at the same time. That damage output, it's pretty strong by them. And now Kaibutsu, the only survivor alongside Knees, and he's gonna get glimpsed back as well into the static storm. Oh god, I think this is gonna be tier 3, maybe even a little bit more. And Moon, well, he used his not unstable, the Eye of the Storm now. So at least they can't go for the tower as easily. What? Brewmaster even killed off Knees. He had a double damage rune. Oh, I can only imagine how much damage that did. And Knees, of course. I mean, so squishy. Okay, he has the buckler and the headrest now, but still no mech for him unless it's on the courier. Nope. They just don't have the items to take the fights. 15,000 gold lead. Well, around 12k in XP. Power Rangers. If they throw this game now, it's gonna be super surprising to me. I mean, they have the team fight advantage. Aghanim Scepter, well, it's not being worked on FNG yet. He went for Yules, so Yules, I think it's pretty nice actually, especially against the Orchid Lifestealer. Really smart item pickup for them. As tier 2 tower goes down, Kaibutsu try to be annoying, but oh, they find Hava, or this FNG does. There's the crit Thunderclap as well. He's already down to half HP. He's trying to illusion about. He's still slowed down. There's the glimpse as well. No static storm necessary. Vacuum is used to. He is still alive. A nice silence. The Dream Coil onto 4. Can they follow up Moon? He gets slowed down. Do they have the black hole? Yes, they do. Catches 3 heroes. The wall on top of that. Oh my god. Well, the Fire Remnant goes out, but Reload is still gonna go down. Actually, the damage wasn't that massive on top of the black hole, but the lockdown. There's the static storm now coming out. A little bit late. But still, 4 heroes down again. 29-9 the kill score. 20 minutes in. I mean, I just feel like they don't have anything other than just having to GG out. Because really, they don't have the massive team fight. How can they even defend their high ground? Sleight of Fist, yes, sure, it's good, but it's level 3 with no damage items. Whereas the team fight, it's all around for Power Rangers. FNG actually dropping pretty low to the steering chains to the tower. He does have to back off a little bit, but they have the urn, they have the mech, they have the regeneration necessary to sustain the push. And will it be successful? The Dream Coil is not there. FNG wants to go in. Illusion Rabbit's on cooldown. They know this FNG. Primal Split, he's silenced up. Nice Yules. There's the Urg of J4 coming in as well. Just look at the range of the Midnight Pulse chip sign. He's stuck in it, and well, 2 heroes down again. They want to go for reloads. The static link is there. He has the rage, but now he's gonna get slowed. Boulder toss in the face, making 3 heroes down again. Oh man, Power Rangers, they played so well in this game. It's unbelievable. I mean, they had a decent plan, a little bit lack of execution, but it wasn't only that. Power Rangers, their rotations helping out on every other lane, if however possible. Man, they played so well, and Cheshire Cat going for the early might is definitely paying off. And FNG, mid lane Brewmaster, really well played for him. But man, thank you all so much for tuning in. I do hope you enjoyed this game. I most certainly did. Really action-packed, kind of one-sided, but action nevertheless. And well, we have one more game for you today. It will be Team Liquid versus North American Rejects. And well, that should be a feast to behold. It's only a best of one, so I can't say it's a remake or a chance for Liquid to redeem themselves for the TI4 qualifiers, the American ones. But they definitely can exact a little bit of a revenge if they actually manage to win this. But so don't go anywhere. The next game is supposed to start in 20 minutes or so. Maybe they start a little bit early since this game was so fast, but it should start in 20 minutes at the latest, unless there are some massive delays. So once again, thank you all for tuning in. If you did like me, or you like Heflatv, be sure to follow us on Twitch on both Heflatv1 and Heflatv2. We switch between them for the English casts, and of course follow us on our social media, Facebook and twitter.com/Heflatv. Or if you want to see the VODs, we will always upload them on our YouTube as fast as we can after the casts. So it's gonna be youtube.com/Heflamok, but just some music in between as we wait for Team Liquid versus North American Rejects.